Am I the asshole for refusing to move in a restaurant? Earlier today, me and my girlfriend had a few hours between classes, so we went to a restaurant. When we got there, it was completely empty apart from one other table, and the guy at the host stand directed us to a big long table with 10 or 20 chairs at it, and just told us to use that table. I found it a bit odd, but figured no one's here and it's a very quiet time of day, Monday around noon. So, I and my girlfriend order food, and it takes about 25 minutes to arrive. While we are waiting for our food, the restaurant starts to get a bit busier. By this point, maybe 70% of the tables are now in use. Our food arrives, and then the waiter comes up to the table and asks if my girlfriend and I would mind moving tables, as they have just had a party of 10 walk in, and none of the other tables are big enough. At this point, I've maybe had half of my food, and my girlfriend was the same, so I refused to move and said we'd be done shortly as we both have classes to get back to. About a minute after this, a woman who looks like she's from an office comes over and asks if I can move, as her workplace is having a staff lunch and they need the big table so they can sit together. I explained to her the same thing I said to the waiter, that I was sat here when the restaurant was empty, and it wasn't my choice to sit here originally, and that the staff had sat me and my girlfriend here. I also explained that if I had not been interrupted 2 times in 5 minutes, I likely would have been able to finish my food and then they could have had the table. The woman repeatedly said she needs me to move, and that as a kid, I should give her the table. For reference, me and my girlfriend are teens.
Okay, that's just rude.
At that point, I'm digging in.
Yeah, I feel like it was extremely unprofessional for the restaurant to allow another patron to approach you and try and make you move.
I said that I would not be moving and went back to eating my food. The manager and the woman came back again and said the woman and her work people only have an hour for lunch, and they had already waited 10 minutes, and they needed the table back immediately.
Now the manager is involved and he's okaying this bullying of customers?
I mean, I guess that the work group is going to pay more than 2 kids eating lunch, but that's still not okay.
That is not okay, and that is extremely unprofessional.
It sounds like they're all just demanding you move and not negotiating at all, right? Like, you got this table. I don't think there's any social norm that says you need to get up and inconvenience yourself to that extent. They should have offered, be like, hey, we got a big table. I know it was our screw up. I will take half off your lunch. Hell, I'll just give you your lunch. Leave a tip for your waitress, please. Like, if he wants this 12-person table that's probably going to tip well, I think the manager needs to
offer you some compensation.
Yeah, he needs to give a little. To be honest, I hadn't finished my food yet, but my girlfriend had, so she ordered dessert on the app for us both, as the manager and the woman watched, and then they both walked away in a huff.
I love the girlfriend.
About 10 minutes later, my girlfriend and my desserts arrived, and the woman and her work group left as they couldn't get seated. So, am I the asshole?